Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening to everyone, wherever you are. Welcome to NBP Conversations. Today, the spotlight is on the South African nuclear market. Now, before we commence, we would also like to thank our patrons and our partners, one of whom is Montreal, Canada-based L3 Harris. When you're looking for technology-enabled classroom learning for rapid and effective personal development, and ultimately when you require plant-specific training simulators to license your operators, L3 Harris is the go-to company to ensure your nuclear program success. Pillsbury is an international law firm which covers the world's energy and finance capitals and provide legal and strategic counsel.
One big project that is coming our way. Now, two things. The casks themselves are currently being produced and we license them already, but there is also the facility itself that needs to be licensed because it is where the cask will be stored, one, and secondly, the used steam generators will have to be stored in that facility. Therefore, it needs to be subjected through a licensing process, and we think it is one of the big regulatory projects. Working with our colleagues at Quebec to ensure that this is delivered successfully and safely to the public.
To the South African economy, it's a great option from the standpoint of jobs. So most of us in this industry know nuclear creates high-paying jobs, higher paying than most other sectors, including coal. And in addition to that, nuclear power plants create 3 times more permanent jobs than coal plants. Project in the UAE, that project was able to attract financing from both Korea Export-Import Bank as well as U.S. Export-Import Bank and commercial lender, the U.S. Development Financing Corporation, which was previously known as OPIC. It has been named and it's been restructured. And OPIC has always had a prohibition of financing nuclear projects. That prohibition was removed just this past month.
Safari-1, which is a research reactor which has been used for material for isotope production for the last nearly 20 years now. An INIR review in 2013. It was the first country in the world that has, I think probably still the only country, that has got a nuclear program that then went to actually have a review. I would say strongly that this country has got a very well-established safety understanding of the grid requirements for nuclear plant. And again, that really is the Kubo situation. But unlike many grids in Africa, which are too small to expect such large machines,
it does actually call for the extension of the design life of Kubo by another 20 years from its original 40-year life. We've already replaced a number of components that were deemed to be life-limiting, so that includes things like transformers. In fact, for starting the installation in next year. Currently, as we speak, it's being loaded in China, the first 3 of them, so it's on the way. And
about the young network in Kenya, Zambia, Nigeria, Cameroon, now developed in Cameroon, now developed in Sierra Leone, DRC, Congo, Ghana, and so forth. NBP started in Nairobi last year, and it was a very, very successful event.
What will be the schedule for the project to be, and what organization will be responsible?
Thank you, Sue, for your question. I think your question is quite relevant in the sense that you're asking about the schedule, and we are saying as government, we are putting this to the market. We test the market for the market to give us an indication of how and when the program can be delivered. And we think we will be better informed now once we receive all the information to be able to exactly determine what will be the timeline by which this 2,500 megawatts program will be delivered.
Would you please provide information on the status of NNR consultancy launched last summer to select the TSO for NNR?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That process has been concluded, and as far as I know, the signing of the contract is in the process. It's not been signed yet. I believe our legal guys are engaging with the winning bidder.
As South Africa prepares for potentially building new nuclear units, what are you doing to prepare your staff for technologies that you may not have seen previously, either pressurized water reactors or other advanced technologies?
Jeff, I understand your question really to be saying, are you ready to license SMRs? And the short answer is yes.
Directed to Mr. Mbambo. Mr. Mbambo, is there going to be any delay for the RFI with regards to COVID? Your answer, please.
Thank you for the question. At this stage, there is no consideration of changing the date of the schedule. Look, at this stage, the request for information is open to all sorts of technologies. We will evaluate the information once we've received it. We are inviting all the different technology players to make their submissions, and we will deal with them when we receive them.
From the market, and we have received some. We're busy with assessing and progressing those. And there's others that will be coming as we proceed through the program of work. So watch the market. We have also had specific supplier engagement sessions, and there's been, I believe, 2 already. We could consider further sessions just to answer questions and to allow suppliers out there to get a better understanding of what this is about and how it will proceed.